Uh, so there's this thing I see and I feel, sense that life is. That's why I used to keep it to myself until they sent me to therapists. Then made a bad habit that I should talk to therapists, talk, and never could, keep quiet. I used to admire some Pakistani friends who would keep quiet in grief and all, and we couldn't in the house. And there's a lot of exploitation out there. Uh, I've been stigmatized. I was looking for some healing for my schizophrenia. Voices are from Tao. Look at what this person says. I'll just pause for a while. Okay, I'm back.
Hello, hi there. It's Sriyanush from the Sriyanush Mission here. I'd like to, in this series of healing different conditions that I'm doing for you and everyone in the world, I'd like to today heal a very common problem around the world that people have that really makes them like a lot of trouble, basically cause a lot of troubles to
Cause a lot of trouble.
families and themselves and others. So today I'd like to
This is, I object, this is stigmatizing. Cause a lot of trouble.
For you and everyone in the world. I'd like to today heal a very common problem around the world that people have that really makes them like a lot of trouble, basically cause a lot of troubles to families and themselves and others. So today I'd like to do the healing for.
So this is his channel around the world. People around the world, schizophrenics cause a lot of trouble. I have to take it one by one. Criminals don't cause a lot of trouble. And now, foreign agencies, foreign powers out of your body. What nonsense is this? You are giving this thing to my brothers, to my friends and families that we are the ones causing problem. We are the cause of problem, causing trouble. These are psychopath cult leaders who think they can, you cult leaders, you are the psychopaths who think you are great healers. You are cult leaders. Authority corrupts. Who do you think you are? Cult leaders. That's what you are. So my condition case, no, my father's family has never given, the mother never gave any problems to anyone. I have a case here, distance mind control. You cult leaders. Someone should take action against these people. Music in the background. So, what is this? I had a wish for death, financially, not to trouble Abu Dhabi. Even my father is on financial aid. He worked all his life, and I have to feel guilty and bad and wish for death. Of course, they're going to praise my father's mother. She was not the least of trouble, and we are. What is this? That's why, uh, I mean, I don't know, Dr. Ramana. Sorry, this I have to bend. Let me see if this I've bought this long time ago, some months ago. It works here. The mic also testing. Now I'm in a block. Just woke up. I don't want attention or anything. I didn't want attention. I was just in my life with my teacher, uh, Miss Asteria Desa, in school. And where's the button here? So just, okay, since I've come online, the breathing of I think I have to charge this. The battery's gone. So, I cannot go out. Taxis give me trouble here. It's a death wish. It's on. have to press this button for 1 hour or something. No, just 1 minute, sorry. Oh my god. No, it's not my okay, back is hurting, but I want to kill myself. Uh, Last night I said no one can stop me. Someone did. Otherwise, liver damage. My body was hurting. At least these 2 tablets of these helped. Painkiller that my one of my brother going to a private hospital doctor has suggested I take, and then take a I would have uh, attempted suicide. So all these helpers, true helpers, it's a lifelong struggle. I guess this is never ending. Um, all the true helpers started to come. It's not because I want attention. I really wanted to kill myself, damage my liver, see how long I can live, or perhaps then take myself to the hospital. Already my liver is damaged because people think we are, and we're in lots of trouble, and I don't know. Uh, so this is life. I thought there's hardly anyone to help me, and they're blaming me. This one, he's a this thing, world-renowned healer. So after I complained about him, uh, a doctor's on a covert narcissist and on video came up on my homepage, Dr. Ramana, saying that if cause of trouble, if covert narcissists, they're very calm, very cool. If they didn't exist, then she would be out of work, and she would feel good about it, that they don't exist, but they exist. Psychos, covert narcissists. Now there's this energy here. Another thing is recently, a year back, uh, this cousin of mine has been multiply stabbed to death, David Qasim. And I think the sister or someone, his friends, are going on against Hindus also, and me. This person in Ohio, I think she's done her higher PhD or something, or she's a doctor from Ohio University. I once when I was on her profile. Now they told recently, as I suspected, David Qasim, he had raped a maid in our house. I threw up. Punjabi maid. He came to me later at Raju's party and told me that no, he said on my dead mother's body, I have not raped her. And he tried to explain to me that she used to take 10 rupees from me. I remember 10 rupees. And so that night, I didn't have 10 rupees, and she was the one harassing me for it. So that, you know, so I said, really sick. I feel kind of sick in this vulgar things. So, anyways, that day when I came back from St. Michael's School, I threw up in the tub. I came up and my father told me that he has done this. I threw up. Now, if I do not, I condemn these. I don't allow these multiple stabbings and killing. Already, I thought that I'll be multiply stabbed in the taxi by a Pakistani taxi driver. You know how passionate Pakistanis are about, and many are following me, maybe from the restaurant and here, Pakistani. Here, I've seen are following me uh, on Facebook also. So I thought I would be assassinated and stabbed. I've always seen the good people dying or being killed, never the bad people. The bad people, in fact, like my grandmother, they went on and they never complained about their diabetes, nothing. There's a movie of Amitabh Bachchan, um, मेरा बदला जरूर लेना. So these people, my grandmother, in front of people, as when my father was there in the house, they were very good, and then behind, and they also have dirty politics. This and so I mean, I wish my great grandfather was alive, but he passed away. And then my grandmother was up to mischief against us, wicked mischief in Karachi. So never complaining. What else is there? I can't talk right now. So after uh, all the time in the morning, struggle to get up and then sit here, huffing and puffing until I get my breath proper in alignment or something. So struggle. And my thing is messed up. Case. So I also went to the psychiatrist here, a young lady. I was so happy to see because my mother was like this when anyone was educated or, we were happy for them. So um, I told her she was the first one I met here in the hospital. So I said, please, my case is like someone has gotten my mother killed. There's some sinister energy and all this. In Pakistan, how it started on the internet, they may have set up, and they know my father's family knows my, like, she's got a ghairatmand hai na, like proud, like Imran Khan. Uh, you know what Jemima said that he would never take money from my father, Imran Khan. I was like that ghairatmand. It's like a very being, having that self-esteem. As it's not, I don't think it's proud, being proud. So for many years, like I used to, my father was rich. The money that I used to, my mother also used to give me a lot of money. So whenever we'd go out, friends, I would pay. I think I remember. But what happened is when my cousins came and we grew up, and then they used to go in groups. So I would say, no, no, let's go. Dutch, meaning let's pay for everyone pay for themselves, make it like that. And I would, so they would get angry at me, upset with me. No, 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 we're paying, and you just, and for some time it took, like I was kind of, I wasn't used to this, that someone is paying for me. Then there was a friend, Libby D'Souza, and she used to take us out, all Jude, Daryl, and all. By then I was like like I was like quite okay. Libby wouldn't allow me to pay. Uh, Now I had to just keep my mouth shut and let Libby do the payment. Raju do the payment. Ashwak do the payment. Both of them. In fact, they became so rich more than my father. So, and very generous people. Libby, you know. So this I was not used to uh, when I would go out, but times change. Because then in groups and all, we were not. My father was not that generous. My mother was very generous, but we had some financial problems and we couldn't even go to London. Or maybe my father didn't want me to go to London now. Other brothers and could go to London. So this woman had come new, and she could not take it that we were in London. She's psycho. So she started to, and there's a scare that she could bring a case against me, but she can't. I'm going to blurt out all in court against her, like how she tried to frame a Filipino maid here, even though her husband is a good friend of our sheikh from Sharjah. I don't care now. I'm going to blurt out everything you people are doing and have done, exploiting, and your sisters who called me my mother, huh? Because now their eldest sister, this one, who gave us problems in London, has gone insane, bipolar mania. Raju once came and told my father that Bau Mama, Huma has become like Nuzhat auntie on Eid. Serves you people right. तुम लोग आओ इधर मेरे against. फेंको. If you don't get this time, come here. मैं तुम लोगों का यहाँ इंतजार कर रहा हूँ. अमिताभ बच्चन. कावड़ के बच्चे इधर आओ तुम लोग. मिस टिसा से मुझे जुदा करने वाले. लगता है खुदा पैसे वालों के साथ है. And so come forward, come cowards, ruining lives. So I wanted to go to jail. 3 people like this. When I came here against human rights violations, 3 people like this. Oh, yes. I said I have to remove this now. I wanted to go to jail, and you People came and liked it because you also wanted me to go to jail. Some of you may be sympathizing that I'm alone. I wanted to go to jail for 10 years for speaking against my government and the sheikhs. I've had enough here. Sorry, I have this terrible cough. This might irritate you. And कौन किसको मदद करता है इधर? खैर, there's Abu Dhabi financial help from Abu Dhabi, and thank God we are not being exploited here. Although uh, I don't know if I will be exploited. Uh, so fringe elements. So just to see, like, what happens when I wear something. People might think I'm crazy. Go out and see who charges me more or what happens here, like that. Have to test the people. Uh, so how they behave. So Pakiza. And so we were the kind of people who didn't really want to humiliate anyone. But there's a case I want to know who's in the right. Maybe we'll never know. So what is going on? But I'm so grateful. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Today is another day, and he didn't take action against me. They didn't send the police. I What I did was this video from foreign video I shared from YouTube on my profile saying that case against His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and they didn't. Then I was in that frame of mind, that mad bout. Then I said, no, no, bring it down. Uh, what? And then I was in my old way element. I came that no, no, Zara, you have to change yourself, and you cannot change. Let them be, whatever they are doing. You just change yourself. That's it. There will be many people out there. There are many. Just change yourself. That's it. And I failed, and I've also failed in my dealing and all this. In real life, when I go out, I get very angry. This anger. Well, the lady in London told me it is not you. Someone else, my aunt, also told me it is not you. So, who is? There is this energy. The lady, the sorcerer, someone after us. Lady in London, clairvoyant, told me that this Christian lady got so angry at me when I told her she had come to my hostel. "Oh, you're going to clairvoyant. It's like for Catholic Christians, it's a crime to go to clairvoyance. I don't know why it was a God set up this thing or what that I had to go to a clairvoyant. Like today, like sometimes you want to go out, but not today. It's very hot outside. I can't move. Uh, so you want to go out and search for, like, is there someone who can heal me, give me some rest, peace here? Oh, so like that, I was in London, very restless, and a flyer came, And I went, and the lady gave me my symptoms 100%. So this happened 100% true. How have you come here? You should be bedridden. And no, no, you are not the one getting angry. Your heart is clean. Your mother's also. So I said, why to say evil on us? She said, because on good people, they have. She, I said, no, no, I've done some, I get angry and all this. She said, no, no, you don't. It's not you. And you think and think and think, and it's not you. And this person is sending evil spirits. You know, my mother, when she came in this family, there were some jealous people. I was told from the night of wedding night, someone told me, like they knew, they said from your mother, there has, I asked someone, and they said that from the wedding night, someone did something on your mother, mischief, dark energies, you know. There are negative energies and all this. So, so this and you know Mickey Malik. Did I say this last night or had is from Ohio, and my cousin lives in Ohio, United States of America. So after David Qasim stabbing, Mickey Malik came with tried to harass me. So we will see about this later on. I'm going to uh, these two Indian professors also on YouTube. I heard that girl, now she was wearing a hijab, but she looked like a little bit like my cousin Maha Qasim. So there was a video that the Muslims are now going against Indians, and you know all this. But I think that if you think that your brother was stabbed because of me, so now she wants to take revenge on Indians and me by sending this Mickey Malik, who told me himself he's in Ohio. And I asked him if he knows Mahakasam, and then he goes like, Pata nahi kya, very vulgar. So sorry, yeah, it's not Huma and Masuma and all this. It's from Mahakasam, my cousin. And David Qasim. So once I had gone, harassed Mahakassim, saying get up, because I felt that David Qasim had planned this against a very, my friend's friend brought a British Pakistani doctor to marry her, and something very funny happened to us during her wedding ceremonies. And then he had this thing like of saying, and after a year he divorced her. Very simple. She would never wear, you know, skirts or trousers or anything. A simple Pakistani girl from St. Joseph's College going to Alliance Francaise. We used to, my friend used to come, and since I was living in Soldier Bazaar, so sometimes my friend would bring the car and we would go. Sometimes it was my car like that, and we would just pick her up. There was a group of us, Romina uh, and others. We used to go to Alliance Francaise because by this time, Pascal had come from France to teach French in St. Joseph's College. And you know, her house was opposite David Qasim's house. Mm. So later on, when this energy got to me, I started to suspect and started to warn my friends even. Libby D'Souza, tried to warn her. Jude Allen, I tried to warn Daryl Fernandez, that, and even tried to make, I've made a safety protection for mosquito gardens. Because you see, David Qasim, when he was Hassan, he came to the church and someone uh, unknown, even Auntie Bella, Libby's mother, did not know what happened. Who? Uh, he, he wanted to go for mass for his wife, first Russian wife. And then what happened is he was asked to leave the church. I don't know why. So even Libby's mother, they were all surprised, like, how come they asked you to leave the church? Um, Midnight mass for Christmas and all. So this happened, and then when this attack started, and everything came out, like everything would come out. So right now I've just woken up and it's this attack on me is very severe, more severe. It'll get better in the afternoon. No, after it is what time is it? No, just after I wake up and so struggling with my. They're controlling my breathing. जैसे सांस की बीमारी देती है asthma. Okay, so I'll settle down. This is every morning struggle. Okay, so I got very scared for Libby. You see the air blue crash. 28th July, so that I would suspect my cousin Raju. Daryl also, I like, please watch out if you're going to do business with a Pakistani. You could be like connected with this enemy. They could, no, sorry, they could be connected. So they might give you a loss. You may not know, and all this, right? Uh, so they might give you a loss because some people could be connected with this enemy of mine. In London, also, they tried to trap me. And it was really bad for a year for me. I had to I had to give my exam again. My whole the subject. They tried to trap me and all this. So very dodgy, very clever, cunning people. In London also. Here also, I mean, I don't know what it is. So, and so these psychos, they work undercover and they can, it's just enough. They make people go insane. Very clever people. So that's why I was Margala Hills, Crash, Air Blue. I didn't have a scream inside. So, and then working somewhere. So I thought it was this person whose mother, um, I said something because she said something, and then her husband had confiscated the passport. And so her work, like she could no more work in Saudi Airlines. And but I used to pray that she remains happy with her husband. Things didn't turn out well, and now later on, David Qasim, I like my aunt would come to me in Karachi and say, you know, they listen to you, my sons, and all this. So talk to them and all that. And so I was close to David Qasim at that time. And then the thing happened. So things happened, and so I was suspecting David Qasim and Karachi American School because you know my aunt she used to go to Shaheen's, and later on in this madness, I once went to Shaheen hairdresser in Karachi and found out that she is one of the ex-student who was there in Karachi American School, perhaps in my brother's class, or she was their aunt. Oh God! So I started to, you know, have this later on stories being made in my mind that my aunt could have, my late aunt Daulat could have done something to get me out of Karachi American School. And the works were happening like on Facebook, what I was saying, really going out of it. Recently, like, and also not being able to work when I came back from London, Zamzama. I was like asking, has accident, terrible accident taken place here? I, my heart would sink, my butterflies in my stomach if I'd go to work, like there was some lock bandish hai. I even had this dream कि तुम्हारी life में bandish कर दिया है. And you know there's a bandish. There's also there's a black art bandish. It's called bandish. Like all doors of rahmat are closed, blessings, and I'm cursed. And there's a bandish of movie, bandish of oh Shabnam's house, dacoity, bandish, bandish, dacoity. So this is a movie, Pakistani Shabnam songs, bandish movie songs. You can check on YouTube. Ah, so was she? She wasn't a air hostess here in this movie, was she? I can't find the bandish movie songs, and I don't even have my glasses on, and giving my eyes strain. This is unaffordable. I cannot afford to be so careless. Wasn't there a movie Bandish? Sona na chandi na koi mahal. Ah, this is the one. Bandish, Nadeem and Shabnam. Film is online here. The whole movie. Oh yes, this is the airport, and she comes out, and Nadeem. No, no, Nadeem is here. Yeah, is this the one about Diana Christina with Roy Martin? So some Christian names also here. Talat Hussain Masaya. So trying to find those. I have to do this. Sorry. If you're innocent, I'm really sorry about this. Okay, so now Nadeem has come. This is the airport. Yes, and he meets a. Maybe here he meets a air stewardess or something, or they know each other from before. I don't remember this movie, but you can see it high tech. Pakistani films channel. Mm, airplane is flying. Oh, so I get scared. You know. So Emirates airline also. So what happened is in my dream, I was traveling. No, sorry. I mean, in real life, I was taking Emirates Airlines when I was in London. Many times I was because my very good doctor, doctor, doctor. I've forgotten his name. BCD. Sorry. So doctor told me that no, you should go. Very good doctors in London. Uh, he told me, Doctor Zotroff. Dr. Zotroff told me in London. I've known him since childhood because Dr. Garfinkel did my surgery. He used to come to my house, and I've heard of Doc. And I think Dr. Zotroff was also working in that hospital. I'm not sure. In my childhood in London. So I went back to Dr. Zotroff, and he told me that you should go home every for this young lady. He wrote a letter and all this that she should go home. He asked me how I feel here in London. So thank God the ticket and it was less expensive than, and I could check out of my hostel, and that was really convenient, well, for us students, and it was cheaper to even for 10 days, if no for 1 month, if I went, it would be cheaper. So I started to go Easter vacation, summer vacations. So hey, that too. But Christmas also, Easter even. So even yeah, 15 days because I could cancel the uh, hostel thing, and 15 days they won't charge me, and all this. I could check out of my room, right? So I was doing all these things, checking out of my room and putting they had a very convenient, like a luggage place in the basement. So what I was going to say is that I've forgotten. So this was happening. Emirates airline, yeah. So I had this dream. I was very scared. A Gujarati girl was coming there in our hostel. She was there in our hostel. Sorry, she was not coming there. She was there in my hostel, calling on a VG board. Oh God, spirits and all. So once I got tempted, but I was praying Naad Ali. No, I was praying Ayatul Kursi and four calls inside of me. Finally, I started to ask questions. It is. So once the spirit said that, I said, "Do I have any enemies?" They said, "Yes." And so her finger, then she showed her energy was becoming low later on. So she showed it was like tip of her finger, like she had to move the. Ooh, sorry. She had to move the thing with the tip of her finger. The coin would go to yes. And I said, "Who are they?" And it went to MUA Mua Chalak. She was Gujarati, so maybe a Gujarati spirit had come. God bless the spirits. And Mua Chalak, that had come. Coin went to Mua Chalak, not the name. Mua Chalak means a Mardud, gone cases, dead, not alive, but very clever. How can a dead person be? Like they're dead and they're very clever. Mua Chalak. Uh, it's the same in Sindhi Khoja. Oh God. Like Mua. Mua means dead. May you be dead or you are dead. Oh God. So this is our language. So what happened is I used to get very, very scared. And then once Amrita was working in the garden lounge and I couldn't sleep, you know, I went down in the garden lounge and thank God Amrita was working. So I said, Amrita, I'm very scared and here I'll just sleep here on the sofa. I'll just rest because I can't sleep without my bed. I can't fall asleep anywhere. That's my, I'm so pampered. Or something like this, but I can't. So I found myself first morning, how long will you be here? She said, I'm going to be here for some time. And I'm very scared. And okay. Then I went back up to go to sleep. I was so tired. Anyways, once I had a dream that Imam Sahib Zaman is coming, and he came, this very ugly man, tall, and I was very scared of him. He was in shalwar kameez, simple, plain dress. And I said, I take refuge in God from shaitan, from all evil. So he came and he gave me the Quran in my hand. And the silver Quran, I saw, it fit. It was like on the palm of my hand now. So then dream ended. And yeah, so we asked him, why have you come? And he said, I've come for Nuzat. That's my mother's name. So there was an announcement that Imam Sahib Zaman is coming in my dream. And then when this man appeared, I got scared because he was ugly, tall, he had a long face. I didn't like him. He was like disheveled and all. So I was scared that this could be shaitan. Uh, so I took refuge in Allah, in God, from olive, in English translation in my. So then this Quran he had given me silver. I went home. I had this dream in London. I went to Karachi and my mother, she said, you are traveling. I found this Quran is for you. And Jude, my friend, was in my bedroom. I was packing yeah, I was packing to go to London, go back to London. And my mother brought this small silver Quran. So my dream. And I'm like, oh yes, Amma, where did you get this? She said, no, 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 I didn't tell her about the dream because I didn't want her to get. I just, no, no, maybe I said that, oh, I've seen this Quran in my dream. But maybe I didn't say anything about um, Imam Sahib Zaman. Not Mahdi, not Muhammad Mahdi, but Imam Sahib Zaman. So, like that. Later on, I found out it was a Quran my grandfather used to have, and Sadiq Chacha used to give it to him, or and that my other aunt told me open it. I said what? No, no, this is a box, and the real Quran is inside it. Oh, so I opened it. And that silver one that Imam Sahib Zaman gave me in my dream, it was written there Quran. So then my heart rested. Like, I, w- but I used to, then what my mother had given me, so I used to keep it in London under my bed, under my pillow. I was very scared of evil spirits I am. Then thank God that Gujarati girl, she left. She went and joined South African something school in somewhere. So she left my hostel also. So this Quran looked somewhat like the Quran that Imam Sahib Zaman had given me in my dream. So thank God nothing happened to Emirates Airline. Maybe they would want to like Gulf Fair because in Gulf Fair, Khadija said the Karachi American School. Her father was we lost him. Oh, So, and you know that maroon lipstick I bought from, and the sea, and Marooned, the song. If you've ever seen the song Marooned. So we lost a Pakistani's great gentleman, Khadija Zaidi's father, Gulf Air crash 1983. And I had brought, and you know, my aunt, when she had come to London, she liked these red rouges and blush-ons, now they call it. We used to call it rouge, Moulin Rouge. No, no. So rouge, you know, blush-ons and very red and maroon and very bright lipstick. So those days, red was in, not pink or and maroon. When I found maroon lipstick in Selfridges, I bought one for myself and one for Miss Tessa, and I gave her, and she had to take it. So Miss Tessa was wearing the maroon lipstick on my birthday. Please don't judge her. She would not take without, you know. This was 1983. Sometimes we used to get along. And now you see, I had bought two, and it would have gone to waste. So this was me, right? The rich kid. Saad Salman, Tanhaya. Oh, I didn't want to, like, you know, Miss Tissa would say, are you not bribing me with your money, gifts, and all? Oh. So, no, Miss Tissa, this is a gift. But yeah, so that time we didn't have a fight or anything, argument, and she had not stopped talking to me. So I gave her this and she took it, thank God. So she wore this on my birthday, 1983. Coincidentally, we have this song, Marooned. Like this man has been lost. So who is doing these plane crashes? So Pink Floyd, by Pink Floyd, this video, especially official music video of Pink Floyd, Marooned. And it's like on in space and someone. Hmm? So it reminds me of the Gulf Air crash. Many signs like this coming. Almina here or something. Sometimes I really cannot talk right now. I'm much grieved. No. I have to go on. I have to struggle. No. So all these things happening. Excuse me, I have to take a break. Thank you for being here. By the way, three of you are here. Uh, Sorry, no, I cannot afford. So Gulf Air crash, then Emirates. I was scared. We cannot afford this crashes. But Air Blue, it started to happen year 2000. So coincidentally, when I was contemplating on Hassan, this being asked to leave the church, not me. I'm a Shia. At that time, I was a Shia Muslim, but him and his wife remained in the church, Russian, but he was specifically asked. A young boy came, a young man came and asked him to leave. Sorry, not a young boy. Young man came and asked him to leave. This is how my English is. So I started to wonder. Okay, Our Lady of Portugal, Port. try to see who was the man who uh, luggage. There's a whole case written on Wikipedia on Gulf Air crash 1983, September 23rd. So Miss Tisa and I, we looked very happy in the video. So every time, like the video man would come, I would get her. I mean, of showing affection and all this. Get her. I would get her. So just to preserve the memory, because we were going good. When I hold you, put my arms around you, baby. That song. I recorded many songs on that video. Ah, 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 ah. Put my arms around you. So, hello, yes, how are you? What is this? Are you ready? Really suffering from schizophrenia? Yes, voices and all. Suffering, yes, I have yes, I feel it's, yeah, well put. Are you, because we would never say I am schizophrenic, but better put, thank you so much. That suffering from schizophrenia. I am not schizophrenic. Very well. Thank you so much, brother or sister, whoever you are. I can't see your name properly. It's all, I have to put the glasses and see it. Bulu. Oh, Bulu Boy is back. Bulu Boy. Oh, I remember you, Bulu Boy. How are you? Welcome. So, how is it going? Yes, Bulu Boy, unfortunately. मेरे तो नसीब ही फूटे थे the moment I was born. Hello, Bulu boy. Yes, sorry I am, and it must be troublesome for you all here. I'm fine, very good. Uh, I'm not fine, as you can see. It's a lifelong struggle, lifelong struggle with this. But that's the way it is, and thank you for your support. Yes, this is well put. You're very wise. Are you really suffering from schizophrenia? Like some Italian lady who's doing all this love meditation with us. What's David, her daughter, his daughter, David, um, I, I forget. So, uh, Debbie, she would say, don't ever say that I am depressed. See, I'm suffering from depression. Oh, why are you thanking me? Uh, no, it's, I remember you. You were asking many um, questions when I needed someone to ask questions. Remember? You were really helpful. And about that thing, Mickey Malik also, you said, yes, he sounds like Adam. You were really helpful. I mean, you were cooperative. So, sorry for this. So, it's a lifelong, I don't know when I'll stop suffering from schizophrenia. This is like distance mind control, actually. So, I don't want to trouble you, but if you're interested, you can do research, Google search distance mind control, 24 hours. Like, our behavior changes, the mind, we don't even know what we are doing. And I give all these good, great talks to be good and all this. And then one day I can't, in real, here with people, I get angry, okay? And I flip, and this is what the lady in London told me, that it's evil spirits, she said. So there are these lower astral energies, they call it psychic energies, which are not good for you. You can also read the divine, I'll put it here, the divine revelation by, what's her name? So, yeah, so one day I really feel like a split, flipping personality, the divine revelation. Oh no, the azan has gone off. Bulu boy, sorry, Muslims have to speak over the azan. No, the medical here, if privately, they're very expensive. And even the medicine is very costly. But since I'm an Emirati, I uh, I can go to the hospital here. It's for free. Even medicine is for free. All the costs they cover. The government covers. What is divine? It's a book. Sorry, it's a book. Is that a religious spiritual back? No, it's not religious, but it is very spiritual. And it talks about these uh, energies, negative energies that very few will talk about. It's a book, sorry. So if you're interested to know what's happening in the lower, you get schizophrenia like that. You start to hear voices, smell hallucinations, um, and all this, and terrible attack on your body. So is Emarat medical treatment totally free? Yes. Emirati medical treatment in Emirates totally free for the Emiratis. Even medicine is free. So I've gone there. It's totally free. So for the Emiratis, not expats, Emiratis. Excuse me if I'm coughing and all that. Yeah, so it is it became in year 2000 it came on me. I was told it's a long story. So it's been a lifelong struggle. I thought that the witch sorcery due to black magic, and there are, like, we should not get connected with. This is not a religious book, but it is like a spiritual book, very open minded, but it also uh, covers. Uh, yes, wow, good system. Yes, thank God. Yeah, our sheikhs they don't exploit, or no one is allowed. Like, it's very good here. At least I'm safe in that way, but not when I do the human rights against my sheikhs, then 7 years jail or something. So yes, wow, good system. Yes, very good. We are very rich, and they can afford this. Even dentist is free. I wonder because when I was in London, I didn't know NHS for students, foreign students was free, but dentists were not free. So here I found out that even dentists are free. So this, yes, very good. And anything else you would like to ask me? It's a lifelong struggle, brother. So you'll have to, bear with me for the longest time. If you would like to, if you can take it. And these live streams I do every day, videos I upload, and so I can now hardly get up. So more live streams and less videos because I'm so restless. Oh, it's agonizing. God forbid someone have this. Because it makes a person go out of control. Madness is like this. You can't control your negative energies. Stubborn energies come. I can feel it. It's Thank you so much. Yeah. Hope. There's hope. I know you mean well, but the time. I pray for your well being. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say, Bulu boy, but there was a time when I separated from my teacher. Now I'll give a long lecture on this. A story of mine, life story. I got sick and tired of hope and praying, right? Because she wasn't coming back. I went from pillar to post. I was a Shia. So not only praying to God Almighty, you can bring miracles tonight, Miss Hysteria Disa can come back today, early morning, um, early morning, Miss Disa can come, Miss Disa can come. Miracles can happen. You can do miracles. You are the miraculous Allah Almighty. I remember even writing it down in my diary. Then one day, what happened is this hope was making me so restless and praying. And then I would turn up at her doorstep that I realized that I'm leaning on hope and it's a future like tomorrow, today also present, but leaning on hope that Miss Tissa would come back. It was not healthy for me. So I found these self help books when I was in St. Michael's now. Uh, and so they would say, like, Shakti Guen in CAS, like they would say, you have abundance. So I would just meditate on that. Oh yes, my religion also says that God is all merciful and all this. We have abundant blessings from Prophet Muhammad and his progeny. So this is a good way. Doctor, she was Shakti Goen. Her book, Creative Visualization. So you are in abundance. And I stopped this hoping and wishing. And Miss Desa told me, take a moment at a time. And I won't tell her, even this moment I cannot take, right? But I didn't. So then the self-help books also had this present, be in the present when you're making tea, enjoy it. What subjects have you studied in degree? Law, law, degree, law, BA, philosophy, general history, and uh, advanced English literature from St. Joseph's College, Karachi. But no, I'm interested in these subjects. Like, then even in London, I was interested in Sufi books. I was finding Rashid Field and The Last Barrier and all this. Can you hear me loud and clear? Please, if you can say yes or no, or I'll try to find a better mic because my voice kind of cracks and goes faint. So forget about, oh, I don't mean to be rude, but you know what it's like I told myself, like, this is wishful thinking. And when wishful thinking, yes, you can hear me, thank God. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you so much. And your family members. Thank you for being here. And when you would like to leave, you can leave. So I'll be here for, let's see how long my health allows it also. So, Bulu Boy, prayer, hope makes you restless. That's what, I mean, sorry, made me restless. So I'm, God has given us abundance thanks to Shakti Gwen, creative visualization book. That's in our, my grand aunt used to say, कि अल्लाह की कायनात में कोई कमी नहीं है. There's no scarcity in God's universe. Have you heard about the beheadings? Beheadings for supporting Nupur Sharma by jihadis in India? No, no. This is like, don't tell me. What is this? Oh, I feel like throwing up. That movie, that man, that poor Indian, he wanted to throw up. Alhamdulillah, Subhanallah. Hmm. Oh, on blasphemy. Oh my God. Beheading in India by jihadis? Ah, I feel like fainting, but never do I faint. इतना पीने से भी मिस दिशा की याद नहीं पारो की याद देवदास oh, this is what has happened. Let me check here. Oh, which no, I haven't heard. Is this for real again? Beheadings on blasphemy? No, I haven't heard. Jihadis in India? Oh my God. Okay, people, this world. Let me just check here. Nopur Sharma, a BJP leader who criticized. That I heard. But beheadings? Muhammad, who criticized Muhammad, is she safe? On national channel, was condemned by UAE, South. No, they did. UAE, Saudi, Qatar, and other. Iran also retreated from this. They had an Islamic countries. Well, maybe I'll be beheaded here. No, no, UAE didn't. Who criticized was condemned. Yes, she was condemned, but I don't think. Let me see. I think they this case was that they said they even those protesters in Qatar they stopped. Then in Kuwait, sorry, in Kuwait, yes, India is on fire because of blasphemy on Muhammad. Two people have been beheaded. Oh, this is not good news. This is terrible, awful, horror. Two people have been beheaded. Oh my God. Sick. What's next? Criticized. Okay, so she said that two people have been beheaded. This is really terrible. Horrifying. Uh, and jihadis are calling for Sartan se juda by protesting on streets of India. Tens of thousands of Muslims. Tens. Oh my goodness, I'm cracking up. Sorry. Ooh. This is the latest news Bulu Boy is giving us on Nupur Sharma's case. I'm scared. Uh, oh my goodness. Like tens of thousands of Muslims. Is this news confirmed, Bulu Boy? What's happening on? I can't even. I'm okay. I'll try to case on beheading. Nurpur Nupur Sharma. Ah, I think I really like that butter, Nurpur butter. You see, that's why. Sorry about that beheading. I can't take it. I'm going. What this happening? What going on? Ah, Prophet Muhammad. Uh, oh, Ajmer Dargah worker arrested. I don't see beheadings here. Is this the latest news? Police arrest mastermind. Okay, I'm searching. I will give away the house and property to anyone who beheads. There's a Nupur Sharma. I will give away house and property. What this? And jihadis are yes, they would give away this. Hindustan Times. Days after Kolhe's death, but it doesn't say here that people were beheaded and there are tens of thousands of people. Maybe I should check the what's that Republic TV? Hmm. I will check it later on. I feel sick. Sorry, I feel okay. I can't talk now. Blue boy, when such news comes, I my nerves are. Thank you for being here. I will take a break. Sorry, Blue boy. I hope I can save these chat. I don't know how to do it. Although it is off. Oh, here I can see it. So just showing you what Blue Boy has said here. Oh, Blue Boy, I sorry, yeah, I have to leave. I'll take a break and then maybe later on you can join me. Uh, Tens of thousands. This is crazy. Can we? No, no, wait a minute. Maybe later on, will you be free? I'll be talking about this. Udaipur and Amarvati beheadings. Oh, search. Acha, like that. Hmm. Okay, I'm searching. Sorry, I'm slow, huh? Wait, wait. Udaipur and um, Amarvati beheadings. Lo and behold, what do we have? No, it was this. Where is it? There's a hands over Amarvati chemist case. Opinion headings in Udaipur. Amarvati could have been. This is IndiaTVnews.com. I have to go on. Udaipur Amarvati could have been prevented. Am I? Uh, Forget about the pronunciation right now. Beyond blasphemy lies the specter. The wire dot in times Maharashtra BJP links. Please do. What's this? What can we do about this? The Economic Times. Amarvati pharmacist might be killed by gang self-inspired from ISIS. I could be killed here going out. Scuffle breaks out between two groups. The might be killed. I can't find a beheading. Maybe they're being soft. No, no. Udaipur, it says here. One news says, sorry, I'm kind of in a frenzy. Times. Now news says, yeah. I feel like throwing up. Okay. Why can't I see the, uh, why can't I see the, uh, it's not popping up here. Yes, there's some news here on Times on timesnownews.com. My liver linked to murder of Udaipur tailor. Lolo, this must stop. And what's, so then, what are we to do? Huh? Oh, um, uh, so this is horrifying, unjust, this blasphemy in Islam. But this lady, she was right that Prophet Muhammad married. It's in their source, Sahih Bukhari, and maybe there's Sunni sources. He married 6-year old and consummated 9 years old. So they can say, Muslims can say anything against Hindus. Nijis say, Ajao, Hindu, come here, you are Nijis. Say anything against Shias. Shias, you are kafir, kafir, kafir. What kind of a religion is this? And recently, if you're going to tell me, I'm a Shia, please, yeah, don't talk about this. It is too difficult for my heart to take. Shias, please. We have to see. Then we must also then realize that Sunnis would say, Shias, it is very difficult. Uh, Sunnis will come and kill you if you say anything against Umar bin Khattab. So we have to say it indirectly. These beheadings. I wish I was in India. I would have gone out. Behead me. Don't be scared of these people. I was in Karachi and I was Yeah, they told me not to say a single thing. I got scared, yes. On that case, BB Asia's case. So I've searched Udaipur on my uh, YouTube. So sorry, can't search here. And because then, the emails pop up and all this. Wait a minute, I can pause here and see if. No, I don't want to look at that news. Sorry. It's not good for my mental health, right? No, no, we should not go out and get ourselves beheaded and stabbed. It's not, it is worth it. No, no. Uh, don't be a hero. Don't do it. So this is okay. This you see, we were told as Shias that we could do research before it. There's no blind faith. Hazrat Ibrahim was shown the power of God and all this. Now, because this Indian lady, Hindu, she said something in return to what he was. He was. I was told. I read that he was criticizing the Shiva and all this Mahadev, and so one day it happened that she said something against, but no, no, we should, this poor lady should not even open her mouth against Prophet Muhammad because she is at a very, like she's the, in the, she's a BJP and already Modi, uh, notoriously, no, no, we will succumb to you people. You Muslims who have beheaded her and are quiet. Oh, beheading. So I just don't like this. I was in Karachi once from London. I'd come and there was this bomb scare in a building opposite Mota Grocery, Clifton. And I saw these men, scared Muslim men, running out of the building. And my heart said, go in the building. It will not, nothing will happen. The building is safe. You go in, the building will be safe. I couldn't see Muslim men running for their lives, scared, and being the hero. I went in the building, I went in this shop below on the ground floor of the building. There was no bomb blast. It was a hoax call. We have to do something. My mind is brainstorming. Uh, please don't give these Muslims, don't give in to them. This is unreasonable, unfair, unjust, right? We want to show you that we are not scared of you, that you would behead us. You killed many of my Shias in Pakistan, Parachinar, Karachi, Imam Ali Raza Mosque, coming in our Imam Bargas, bomb blasting. Bibi Asia case, you killed the lawyer of Bibi Asia and made the killer the hero. So you cannot do this. And like Dr. David Wood says, we can also escalate. Where there is blood, I go there. So, wait a minute. Huh? Here in, so I have to show you. No, these Muslims, what kind of Muslims are they? What part is it? Surah Talaq. Thank you, Dr. David Wood. You see here, it is open to interpretation. Just, would you like what baby, what age? You might put an age and say Quran only people. Oops. This ayat, forget the hadith that Aisha was playing with dolls and all this. When she was called, she was taken by her mother. She was on the swing at times, the hadith, and she was playing with dolls, something like this. And then her mother called her, would you like your daughter to be like this? And will provide for him where he does not expect. Everyone sat at home. All the Sahabas, when this ayat came down, we are told in the Shia commentary, and those who no longer expect menstruation among your women. If you doubt, so forget the hadith. This is in the Quran, ayat, Surah Talaq, verse 4. You see? Sorry, Quran.com, don't give me. Whom Bud Parast, Nijis. Jai Singh. This is about the ladies now, elderly ladies who don't have any, who are now, you know, your women. If so, if you doubt their what you call it, then the waiting period is 3 months. Lately, Christian Prince enlightened us about this. Moons, 3 moons. And the ones who, oh, not, and the ones who not, oh, not menstruated, yani, as yet. You, Dr. David Wood, where is he? I wish I'd be honored, but he's not on YouTube anymore. Wait a minute. So this is like those who have not yet menstruated. Not menstruated. So this is, and those who are. Ah, wait, who have not menstruated. Meaning, your prophets, Allah is saying, and the ones who, so it starts with elderly women who have, and if who have stopped menstruating, and if there's a doubt, then you can take some moons according to Christian princes. Months, not moons. I can't trust in anyone, so I had to rely on Christian princes, late enlightenment about the Quran word shar, not once. So, and then you see, it's now the hadith, and so it's about, you see, what my point is here is that what this ayat says, not they means, so who have, this is about children. So the earlier part is about elderly women who have despaired of menstruation. But if there's a little doubt, then wait, and you, and then it goes to those who, not the ones who in marriage of age have not yet menstruated. No, this is open to interpretation. What kind of a God is this who puts it this way? So it could mean that you can marry, divorce babies without their consent. You would say this is, but this is what the Quran ayat is saying. And then we come to Imam Tawhidi, and our own Shia Imam says this. Khomeini, what he's said because of this ayat, I think. Imam, I'm sure. I don't think. Imam Tawhidi on Khomeini. You want your daughters, the baby daughters? You would say there's no consent. How this, that? Maybe we are.
Good evening, my dear friends and respected followers, respected guests, everyone that's on my page. Peace be upon you all. All right, now, after we exposed the child raping in the books of Imam Khomeini, a group of people came out saying, no, this is not true, Tawhid is lying, these are not the books of Khomeini, trying to stick up for a absolute advocate for child raping. So how about I just show you the book. This here is Tahrir al-Wasila, and it's volume number 2, and published in the Islamic Republic of Iran. We'll take a look at the license of the book, published by the institute that publishes and spreads the teachings of Imam Khomeini. This is their email if you'd like to go and say thank you to them, these advocates for child rape. This is the book that I was forced to study in the Islamic Institute of Iran. This is the book of Sharia law. Come over here. The chapter of marriage, the ethics of conducting a marriage contract, marriage procedure, page number 255. Sharia law number 12. Clearly he rules. This is his verdict. لا يجوز وطء الزوجة قبل إكمال 9 سنين. It is not permissible to sexually penetrate the wife before she finishes 9 years old, whether it be permanent or temporary marriage. وأما سائر الاستمتاعات, as for other methods and means of sexual pleasure and entertainment, كاللمس بشهوة, like touching out of sexual lust and hugging out of sexual lust, والتفخيد, thighing, which basically means folding the thighs of the underage girl and penetrating her thighs. All of these, كاللمس بشهوة, touching
Underaged girl.
her, touching the baby girl with a sexual desire, sexual lust, hugging her with a sexual lust, and thighing her. فَلَا بَأْسَ بِهَا, there is no problem in that. فَلَا بَأْسَ بِهَا, there is no problem in that. حتى, even فَالرَّضِيعَ, even with the baby girl, newborn. Radi'a means the baby that is suckling, that is being breastfed, that was born yesterday. Even with the young 1 day year old, 1 hour year old, 2-hour-old baby. What can you do with the baby? He tells you, you can thigh it, you can hug it in a lustful way, and you can touch it in its private areas. And he names it as sexual pleasures with this newborn baby. Then he says, وَلَوْ وَطَأَهَا قَبْلَ التِّسْعِ وَلَمْ يَفُضَّهَا. And even if this little baby, see this comma? It's not a full stop. It's a continuation of this. This baby, if she is penetrated, deflowered, before the age of 9, لم يترتب عليه شيء. There is nothing that could happen to the man as a punishment. Nothing happens to the rapist as a punishment. غير الإثم. Other than that rapist has sinned between himself and God, which means there's no punishment, there's no imprisonment, nothing. He just sinned, a minor sin. Then he says, وَإِنْ أَفْضَاهَا. And if he does rape her, penetrate her, insert his male organ inside her, to the point بأن جعل مسلكي البول والحيض واحدا, to the point that he rips the passage between the vagina and the external side of the body. أو مسلكي الحيض والغائط واحدا, to the point that there are no longer two holes. Everything becomes one big hole because he has ripped the little baby in half. Then he says, حرم عليه وطئها. Then only can you refrain from raping the little baby. Then he says over here, ويجب عليه نفقتها إذا دامت حية. And if she remains alive, this little baby, if she remains alive, then you have to give her money. وإن طلقها, even if he divorces her, this little baby girl. Now, بل وإن تزوجت بعد الطلاق. And after this rapist has finished raping the little baby girl and he pays her the money, and she goes to marry off another person, another rapist, who's a baby girl, marries off another rapist, بعد الطلاق على الأحواض. And then after she rapes this, she is raped once again by the new rapist. It says, وَيَجِبْ عَلَيْهِ دِيَةَ الْإِفْضَاءِ. He needs to give her, this little girl, more money, the dowry, for taking her virginity. Other than that, she is an object that can be molested and raped and touched and fied, even if she's younger than 9. Why? Because لا بأس فلا بأس بها. There's no problem in that. Imam Khomeini, a sick human being. Goodbye.
Excuse me, sorry, I was in the bathroom. I have to take a break. I feel like throwing up. Sorry, Bulu Boy.